Ooh, we got the battle menu. Now here you get a lot of different options how to play the game. And you can do big chunk of damage in that area. As you can see, simple. Sup guys, it's Kosh, and today we're doing Aether Gazer First Days Guide. This game is a bit complex for the new player, so I'll teach you how to properly do stuff so you won't regret your early decisions later on, and some tips to make it more comfortable for you. I will be playing this game on LD Player emulator, so I'm playing it on the PC. You can do it as well by downloading the LD Player through the link down below in the video description. I use it for all my mobile games to make videos, so it's really convenient. Moreover, if your phone is too weak, it can't handle the good quality, you can put it to the maximum here and it should be okay. Moreover, keyboard and mouse is always better than the mobile control. So yeah, let's go. Before we start, one thing I would advise you guys to do is to change the gameplay skill chain settings to at least per day or simple mode, because that will allow you to skip so much time during the fights when they get the skill chain animation, which takes quite a lot of your time, so you might want to change things here to your own liking. Moreover, you can select the controls and optimize it for yourself, so make sure that you are familiar with the settings. So now, the heroes in this game are called modifiers. You get a couple of those guys here, and what's cool about this game that the guys who are low rank, like A tier heroes, can be leveled up to very high levels, SS and higher. So even the low tier guys can be useful for you if you want them. Although you would usually like to use specific heroes for specific tasks and have the good powerful team that will do really well in combat. Each character can be transcended, which is using the copies of the hero when you summon more copies of the hero, and that will increase his capabilities, so that's a good way to do if you get extra copies. Moreover, you can't really do anything with those. So yeah, always go for it, because it will give pretty decent bonuses, and the higher you go, the better it will be, and they can go all the way to Omega phase. So yeah, you can get a lot of nice things here for your characters, and as I told you guys, you can start all the way from B and you can grow them all the way to Omega every character, so that's pretty cool. Then there is a limit break, and that option is available when your character reached maximum level, and that will allow you to get higher levels. So right now for this character we got maximum level of 20, and we get one character who is level 40 already. In order to limit break, the higher you are, the higher amount of resources you will need, and you will need admin level, which is your account level basically. So you can't push it like forever. You will need to do some things to make it right. For the character progression, there are not that many important things early on. You would like to level them up as much as possible, because that will increase their stats. You should upgrade their skills, because those increase their damage output, and their access key, which is basically their weapon. Same as the weapon, you can limit break it if you get to the maximum level, and that will require specific resources and your admin level as well, so you will hit the limit sooner or later. You get different types of functors, and you can get more, which will be better later on, but basically they will give you additional bonuses, and you can select the one that you like the most. I've got this fella over here. He will give me access key attack bonus, which is the most important for me, and then some stat bonuses and other stuff like increased defense, and basically the level difference just gives it additional defense bonus, so not that much difference, and they cannot be leveled up from now on. So yeah, there are some limits, but higher tier guys can be improved even more. After that, you get the sigils, which is basically your gear set, and based on the stuff that you have over here, you will get different stat bonuses and different set abilities. I prefer to have one melee hero in the team, and I'm usually using that fella, and he is also a tank at the same time, because I'm kind of evading the damage, and two ranged units. It would be nice to have one healer, but it's up to you. And for the ranged guys, you would like to focus on additional attack, additional ultimate damage, and that kind of stuff, so the ranged guys should do DPS, right? And your main guy, your melee guy, should avoid being killed fast. So those are the things I'm usually focusing on, and yeah, as you progress the game, you will get a lot of those things. Moreover, as you can see here, you can get the same set but higher star rarity, higher tier, and that will give you more, well, more stats, and it's better to have that one if you have ability to do this. So let's change this one to this one, and those things can be cultivated as well, which is basically improved to be leveled up to get extra stats, and that will make it stronger. And then there is a limit break, so basically the same thing but with the gear. I wouldn't advise you guys to push it early on. You would like to make sure to know what you're doing, otherwise you will spend a lot of resources for this, and then you won't have enough to level up everything else. So yeah, basically my tip would be don't push up gear upgrade and like your gear forward unless you have issues with the progression or some game modes, because for like 4 days you'll be able to play this game no problem on the basic gear, figuring out what do you like, what not, and yeah, don't spend resources on that. That's actually pretty cool, because that allows you to try different things before investing into the gear upgrade basically. So we'll now just change it for the higher tier and be done with it. So all that will give us additional stats, and once again there's a recommended sigils that will kinda be recommended for the current character, for well, novices and that kind of stuff. If you don't have them, it's okay. You can make sets of your own, and you can read all about those sets over here. Like this one will give us ultimate damage, this one will give us additional attack. Pretty straightforward, right? Also, there are tabs here that will allow you to sort it better. You get the position, you get the settings here, so you can see what's what. But yeah, we won't stop on this right now, otherwise the video will take forever. So the next thing that we have are codes. Codes are basically your skill sets, and you can get only limited amount of imprints here. You will unlock more nodes as you upgrade your character, and some of those are connected, so you can't go straight for like, let's remove all of those, right? You can't go for the very last one, so if you want some specific nodes, you would like to get everything that you have in a line over here, one by one, and that will allow you to get the chain ready. Depending on what do you want from your character, you might want to take a look at those, read your character, and figure out what to do. Right now, once again, we'll talk about the basic mechanics, so I won't talk about that too much. You don't need it early on anyway. So that's what we have for the characters. Oh, one more thing. For the skills, you get the ultimate skill chains. That means that this character will work with another character in combination, and that will make their skills like ultimate team skill, which is pretty cool actually, and it will be based on the level of all in characters, so that will make ultimate even better basically. Try to team guys together who have the chain skill with your strongest guys, so you will do more DPS. Alright, another thing we have is scan. That is basically the gacha mechanics to get the new heroes. We got this event right now. I'll do the scan right now for you. It's very expensive and it's really hard to get. Anyone is free to play. We are unlucky, we got only epic rarity hero, and yeah, if you like, you get someone cool. If not, I mean, you won't get anyone good. So you can get modifiers here, you can get those things that are inserted into weapons. I forgot how they're called. You can just scroll through it, you will be okay. So right now we have 3 banners. The first and the second one will focus on the modifiers, on the heroes, and the third one will focus on the functors that will upgrade your weapon. And as you can see here in the details, we get a chance to get 5-star functor, which is a weapon upgrade thingy over here. That will be way better than the ones that we have. As simple as that. The shop is pretty confusing as well. You get the supply area where you can get the free stuff in the packs and the limited supplies for the free-to-play players. This is a video for free-to-play players, so yeah, if you get something for free, you should get it if you can. And after that, you would like to spend like that, how is this thing called? Shifting flowers, premium currency. If you don't have it, I mean, nothing you can do about that, it's okay. So yeah, and you can change your name here for 500 of your other premium currency. So yeah, most of those things are for pay to win guys. Then you get a trading zone, which allow you to spend the in-game currency for things, and here you gotta select the things that you really want, to grow. So if you get the character that you use all the time here, you can buy them. Some of those are with the sale. You get some consumables here. Those items are used for limit breaks, so you can get them as well. Some of those are for gold, some of those for more premium currency, so it's okay. Then you can just scroll through it and decide if you want something or not. Right now, I wouldn't recommend you guys spending resources on any of those, because you have no idea what you need in the game, so just leave it there. Don't spend your resources. You will decide later what do you want and get the required things that you're missing. Otherwise, you might do a really bad decision here. So save those up, spend them later. Then there is a guild. Guild is a nice thing because in the guild you get the guild missions that give you rewards, and you can exchange them later for other rewards. You get the daily supply here, so guild is nice. basically. Just join the one that you like and do missions. Other than the guild missions, there are no boss fights right now whatsoever, no guild wars. There is a joint attack here. Okay, I thought that there is nothing, but it's right here. The guild also have the joint attack option, and here you get the preparations, and then you get the rift, which is basically the boss that you want to fight. So it's nice to join the active guild, because if you manage to do more damage, you will get more rewards, more stuff can be purchased later, something like that. Again, won't stop on those today, right now, maybe in the later videos. Let me know if you want specific guides for this game, so I will know what to focus on, because this game is huge. I don't know what do you guys need, because for me, I was lost in this game for maybe, I don't know, 3 days while I was playing this. I had no idea what I'm doing, totally lost. Then there is a warehouse, which is basically the stuff that you have stored, and yeah, dailies, those are important. You want to do all of them. Like, in order to get the most rewards per day, you want to finish all the dailies, all the weeklies, and claim resources from here. You will get a lot of those shifted stars. So you will get a lot of shifted stars and that you can use for the summons here, and overall it's a nice thing to do. Then, what do you get? You get the mail that will give you some free stuff from time to time, claim it. And here we get the functor, which is basically your weapon upgrade, guys, as I told you. And there is an evocate ability. We don't have those yet, but this is how you get the higher tier, guys. And as you can see, they give you higher bonuses. So again, too early for that, won't talk about that right now. Important thing, there is a meow. Meow is basically your team buff that you take into the fight. You get different options of those. I would advise to start with this one, Meme-tastic, because it will allow you to resurrect when you die. So if you don't know what you're doing, if you get into a tough fight, this one is nice. Moreover, here you went through this in the tutorial, right? You can click here and give it additional bonuses. I've got the emergency rescue here and shadow hunter. And you can unlock more things as you play the game. You get the unlock condition here. You can get it yourself right now. Okay, feedback, follow bonus, survey, announcement, redeem. Nothing important here. Redeem. Now, here you get the codes. If you get the codes, you can enter them here. Right now, there are no active codes. The last one that was available is expired, so no free stuff for you today. Yeah, if you get the new codes, write in the comments so other people can see it as well. Sign in. Nice stuff, free stuff every day. You get different sign-ins here, just get all of them when you can. Pretty straightforward. There is a follow bonus, so you follow the game on different platforms, you will get the free stuff. Survey, you can complete it for 200 of those. I did that. And announcement that will give you like the news. So yeah, finally we are done with the UI. We can continue. Oh my god, that took forever. No, we are not. There are some things on the left. Cooperation and newcomer. Cooperation is your bounty pass, game pass, whatever thingy that you do. You do missions here. Try to do those daily as well. Weekly challenges that will give you XP, that will give you free reward for free-to-play players on the top, for pay-to-win at the bottom. Easy. Newcomer, a list of quests for the new players, really convenient. Try to do as many as possible. That will give you a lot of stuff. Look at that, we're getting new things here. That's nice. Moreover, as you will progress this, you will progress the bar at the bottom that will give you these character parts, and that's a nice thing because I think she is a healer. I'm not sure exactly. Anyway, there are a lot of rewards here, so try to do those. It's easy and that give you good rewards. 10 supplies acquisition stages for today. Okay. Last thing, your character profile. Here you kind of don't do anything, not many things. You get achievement. Those things, when you claim them, they will give you extra rewards again, so claim them from time to time. Sadly, you can claim them only one by one. You can't claim all of them together, which is a bit annoying, but I mean, free stuff, we can handle this. Then there is a gallery, which is another thing where you can get the free stuff, so click, get. In the gallery, you get everything straight away, which is cool, so you don't have to click on each of those, and that's nice. Moreover, you can kind of take a look at the enemies here, learn their skills, counter them, that kind of stuff, so you can learn a lot from this area. So yeah, don't miss it. Nice, finally. Now, we got the battle menu. Now here you get a lot of different options how to play the game. The main story campaign is very important, gives you a lot of XP, a lot of rewards, and a lot of things. Let me see, what do we get here? So, when you clear a stage, you get 50 of those shifted stars, some extra rewards, over here, like sigils, that kind of stuff. You should do it all the time. Right now I am character locked, so I need to get my admin level higher in order to progress the campaign. As you play the campaign, in each chapter you will finish the tasks, that's like the stars for completing the mission. When you get more of those, you get extra rewards here, claim them as well. If you finish the previous chapter, don't forget to go there and claim it. Moreover, you get different difficulties here. When you unlock the new difficulty, you can replay the previously finished campaign, like let's go simulation training here. That will give you a lot of cool stuff, so why the hell not? Let's see how hard it is. Those are the characters that we will use. I want to change this lady for, I'm not sure if that's lady or not, but for this lady she looks hot, so let's do this. And before fighting, you might want to check the ultimate skill chains, so they're working for you. They don't work for me, I'm okay with that, so let's go. Instead of her, I would prefer to use a healer, but I don't have a good healer right now and I don't need it, so I'm trying to focus on the damage. Alright, so when you get into the fight, I don't really know how to control things on the PC. You would like to take out enemies fast, I mean, that's pretty straightforward. And the fights, the problem with the fights is that there is no auto. You would like to click on the skills that are lighted up. That means that they are in their advanced state. Depending on the character, you will get different skill build-ups, different skill chains that have to be used one after another, that will give you like the better results. So your character will do more damage like that, be more efficient and that kind of stuff. So for this guy, you start with an ultimate that lightens up his sword, and then he can use those abilities. So yeah, that's pretty cool. When you see your characters, secondary characters, light it up, we destroy the enemies way too fast. You can click on them and that will activate their ultimate. So that's how you do things in the game. After the game, it's important to check the damage stats from time to time, so you will know who is doing what, who is doing most damage over here. As you can see, our main damage dealer is this character, this one is tanking, and this one is for fun, so we might replace her for someone else later if we would like to. Another important thing, guys, that you would like to dodge in time. So when you see the enemy is about to strike you, it was covered in the tutorial, but I want to talk about it again. You would like to use the dodge ability, and that will allow you to get out of the harm's way and activate this time stop ability. Let me try to do it. No, they will all die. There we go. Just like that. So that will allow you to use those abilities and do more damage to the enemies while they don't do damage to you. For the boss fights, it's a bit different because the bosses, they have their ability to be staggered basically. So when you do enough crowd control damage on the enemies, normal damage, and just smash them around a bit, that green bar below their health bar will fill up, and when that one is filled completely, that boss is going into the stage. Come on, there we go, right now, bam! Special stage, and here you would like to use your special abilities because in this area you will do most damage to the boss. You will get the multipliers, so try to do as much damage as possible in this stage. Basically, it's better to do damage there, it's easier, and you can do big chunk of damage in that area. As you can see, simple. Sometimes it's a good idea when you start the fight to wait for the enemies to attack and then do this dodge in order to slow them down, to be able to do more damage, because otherwise, when you go deeper into the game, to the higher difficulty levels, you might be able to take it out fast enough if you like be against the big group of enemies, and well, yeah, they can do quite a lot of damage to you, basically. As for the characters, each character is different. Some of those have rage mechanics, some of those have mana mechanics, and skills also cost something, so you would like to manage your resources below your health bar at the bottom in order to be most efficient. So yeah, I don't think we have to stop on that too much right now as well. Just learn the skill combinations and skill chains that you have to use in order to be most efficient. You have to spend some time either reading the character menu or on the character tutorial. I'll get to that in a second. So yeah, we talked about the campaign. Now since I talked about the tutorial, let's go to the challenges. This is the area where you get a lot of different game modes and you get tutorials here. You get the basic tutorials that kind of teach you how to properly play the game. I highly recommend you guys to go through all of those. That will teach you how to properly use all those ultimate skill chains, ultimate normal skill chains and all that. and there is a character tutorial for each character that you have unlocked, and they will teach you how to use that specific character, because for example, this Sakubo character and Jinei character are very different from each other, so yeah, each of those have their own skill set that you would like to use. Moreover, when you do the first clearance, that will give you extra rewards, so it won't be for free. Let's go learn our new character, she's new for us, and we will learn how her mechanics works. So bam, here you need to do the attack sequence in order to optimize the character usage. So there we go. This character gains mana when she is using the attacks at the enemy that feels her rage, basically. Now for her, you get different skill combinations that work well or not together. So let's go use this skill, and this skill together to throw some kunai around for AoE. Now you can combine those together for different results. This is a lightning attack, which is actually pretty cool as well. And you can do those in different combinations to do different things. So yeah, for each character, once again, it's different, so you gotta go through the tutorial to understand how the character works. Otherwise, you will not use them to their full potential, guys. Okay, we got the basics finally. It took forever. Now we get the side story, which is, I don't know, a nice thing to get extra rewards again. Nothing crazy here, you can go through it or not. I haven't even started it yet because, yeah, I didn't have time. And you get the supplies. Here, if you need specific resource, you can focus on specific stage, specific dungeon, basically. And as you progress, you will unlock more and more things. So, depending on what you need exactly. Right now, I don't need anything, I'm okay. Let's get, yeah, we got already some of those limit break things. So, as you go deeper, you will get harder challenges and get more rewards. So yeah, beating previous stage, unlock the new stage, but those again are limited by your count level. Alright, so supplies are pretty straightforward, they are pretty easy to get. Once again, maybe I'll make a separate guide for each boss, wherever something, probably not. Now there are sigils, which is basically, well, battle sweep that will allow you to get specific sigils. You can select the ones that you want to get and hunt specific set basically for your character. Once again, it's really good when you get your main character ready and you know who you want to use. Then focus on its gear, and once again, the further you go, the more rewards you will get. So in the end, you will get higher chance of getting higher star stuff basically. So you will get better rewards later. So yeah, you can select the ones that you want to hunt here. On the right, Gen Zone Analytics, that will give you the resources for the upgrade of those divinations or whatever they're called. So yeah, they will drop you resources that you can spend to upgrade your stuff. Now to the main stuff, the challenges. Oh my god, guys, this is crazy. So, different game modes, they all have different rewards. Past Grudges is like an adventure. This is simple. So you go through one of those, you complete the stages one after another, like they go into sequence, and then you face the boss, then you get all the rewards as you go through the game. Same here, like you press here, you will get some bonuses or modifiers here, you fight this, then you go to second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on, and then you will face the boss in the end that will give you way more rewards, so it's nice to get. So try to plow through those when you have time, one after another. As you progress deeper, they probably will get harder, but the rewards are nice as well. Okay, next one, this survey. This is another type of exploration, and here you will have to move around the map. I think we've been here in the tutorial. So you fight them, and when they die, they drop the modifier that will upgrade your performance. Here you get whatever you want here, and then you can move on and progress to fight more enemies and progress the event. Usually at the end of the run, at the end of the adventure, you will get some pretty cool rewards. So yeah, it's really worth to go through those things because the bonuses here are pretty cool. And when you are done with the exploration, when you got all the rewards, you will get this message. You can end it because there is nothing else to collect. So your goal is to collect all the chests, and you can go from one to another just like that. The rewards later on will be pretty cool. Then we get dimensional variable, which is a variation of a tower, but it's a very long-term thing. I've been playing it whole day yesterday and I didn't even last. So basically your goal here is to go as deep as possible, try to push as much as possible, complete those tasks here to unlock more things for the next run, And yeah, you will get Dimension Terminal here that will allow you to upgrade and get better. But in order to do that, you gotta finish it. Once again, this requires specific video. But yeah, you can pause it. The important thing for you, you can pause it and go back and then come back to it and continue. So bam, here we are, still playing it. And the main idea that you will have to switch to decide where to go. Like there are portals with different bonuses here, and you will decide where to go, and as you progress it, you will build your build basically. Each of those will give you a small upgrade, they all sum up, and you need to get the right decisions in order to become very strong, because the enemies will be getting stronger as well. Moreover, here you get different characters. You don't get your main character here as you use in the campaign, so it's a bit different, but it's really fun. I like it a lot, although it's a very time-consuming thing as well, so yeah. If you get issues with this game mode, let me know down below in the comments, so I'll make a specific video for this game mode to help you out if you need. And when you feel that you have enough of this, you can press pause, you can press quit combat. Exit and calculate will finish your run completely. Quit combat will allow you to leave it and come back later. That's important. And like the deeper you will go, basically, the more rewards you will get, so try to do as much as possible. The reset here is really long term, so you can be very persistent in it. Now you get the recurrent, what's the dream? Here you get, right now at least, 2 game modes. You gotta fight this boss, and you gotta fight this boss. The main idea that you can't use the same heroes that you use for the first boss, so you need 2 teams, so overall 6 characters in order to fight them. I haven't actually tried the second fight yet, and once you are done, you can go here and collect the rewards. Like the deeper you are, the more rewards you will get, and some of those are really nice. Afterwards, you can go to the redemption shop and exchange your things here for either the character or some cool stuff. Always the character is the best option if you can afford it, if you have enough of those resources. And the last but not least, hazard zone cleaning, which is another sequence of the fights. You select the difficulty and you go harder and harder and harder. And when you select it, bam, you do 3 fights and then fight the boss, basically. Pretty straightforward. Each area will have its own vulnerability. Again, select the team, fight the boss, and you're good. It took forever, guys. It's taken longer than expected. Last thing, I promise, guys, events. Those are time limited, and you want to do them because they have really cool rewards, and you really would like to get them when you can, because, yeah, those are nice, basically. First of all, they give you opportunity to get extra premium rewards. They give you opportunity to get the rewards for the event that you can exchange later in order to get cool stuff. So as you go deeper, is it here? Where do you exchange things? Yeah, here you kind of play the mini game. When you're done, you will get the rewards, as always, nice thing. And if you're bad, if you can't do it right, you can ask for help and it will automatically complete it for you. That's actually curious. Alright. And then you can exchange it either for the character or for rewards. As always, nice stuff to get extra, well, stuff. So now, I would advise you guys to get some cool characters, right? But since it's a gacha game, you can't really have any other options than going to the scan and going for the gacha mechanics. If you want some specific character, and its event is happening soon, I would advise you guys to save up resources to do several summons. That way you will get, well, you might even get the guaranteed summon after 70 summons, or you can get lucky and get the hero that you want. I am not lucky today. I'm getting only the purple one, so it's not that great. Let's skip it all. We get this, that's a new one actually, that's nice. And yeah, that's the only way. If you are unlucky here, you can't do anything to get more stuff other than grind. In that case, your best bet will be guaranteed rewards that will actually be pretty good as well. So yeah, just do all your daily stuff, just collect everything that you can. Make sure that you get the last chest, because it's good, it's giving you, it's not that many rewards to be honest, as I expected. The weekly one will give you better rewards, but yeah, you should still go for as many rewards as possible if you want to play long term, basically. That's the only way. So yeah, guys, that's about it for this first day's guide. I hope it was useful and wasn't too long, because there are so many things to cover and I just covered the basics. This game is very complex, so if you need extra tips, extra advice, extra guides, let me know down below in the comments, and let me know if you get extra new beginner tips for new players that will allow other people to see it. Moreover, it will promote the video in YouTube algorithm, so yeah, your comments help just as your likes and subscribes. So do that as well, and check out the video description for additional links for the playlist with more guides for this game if there are any, for the LD player link so you can play this game and other Android games on the PC, very convenient, specifically for idle and gacha game. You can automate some action over there with the macros, so I really advise you guys to get it, and you can find my other YouTube channels over there, my Discord, social media, and other useful things. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.